If somebody has never welded before, they don't understand any of the finesse involved in welding. Welding is a skill, and in my opinion, welding is an art. Because if you don't have the right hand for it, you're not going to be a good welder. You can't just teach anyone to weld just like putting two Legos together. It's very difficult at times.
I can attest to that.
Yeah, and if you get somebody, if you want good welders, you have to do it right. And the first thing they have to learn is the muscle memory of how to hold the electrode, whether they're doing stick welding, MIG welding, or TIG welding. We do primarily stick welding. But we need to know how far away to hold the stick from the part, how fast to move the stick, where to push, where to pull, are we doing verticals, what are we doing, right? So that Miller virtual welder can be set up and it looks and sounds exactly like the welding when you're wearing this helmet. You can see it. I mean, anybody else can see a green screen type piece of metal, or it's not even a piece of metal, it's a piece of plastic. But once they turn on the VR, the virtual reality, it basically comes to life as a piece of steel and they're welding on it. And it helps them develop that muscle memory that they really need to be a good welder. And then once they learned on the virtual welder, which thankfully has there's no chance of getting burned or blinded or anything that would normally be associated with a welding accident. So they learn how to do it there. But then we go to a live arc, which is the next piece of equipment that we have from Miller. And it's even better because they actually combine virtual with real welding. So in other words, literally they are down there welding a part, but yet they are virtually being watched by 3 cameras, and they have a special tip on the MIG gun and a special tip on the stick welder that has reflection points that the camera is following at all times. Yeah, so wherever it moves, the angle, the distance, anything, the speed, the cameras pick it up and it comes up live on your screen and it shows you up there, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm going too fast. My angle is wrong. Maybe my actual amperage is wrong. My settings are wrong. It'll tell you. So they're actually welding apart, but they're doing it. It's almost like a hybrid between virtual and real. And then once they get through that, they get to the real welders.
Wow. So if we're going to do so Miller is pretty much like that partner that's helping you get to this point. And if we were to do a shameless plug, it would be for Miller, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So it's like, you're not going to get that just going to a school or something like that. Like this kind of love and support from a company like Miller. Miller's huge.
Oh yeah.
Like that is a massive company, and that just kind of shows how important and rare it is what you're doing for you to get this kind of love and support from them. That's really cool. Yes, we pay for our stuff, but yes, the companies also do send in some things on their dime, and they also send in trainers, and they don't always charge for the training because they know that in general, our company spends a lot of money with them anyway. Heck yeah.
And if we actually firm up on this as being our standard welder and our standard tool and our standard brand, that means a lot. You got a whole bunch of new and up and coming mechanics that are going to say, hey, I like Miller. I've been using them for years, ever since I started this. They're going to remember that.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date with what's new.